Alright, all you instant classic action movie fighters out there, welcome back to the Indy Radio Arcade. And now it's time for us to go into another edition of the $64,000 question. But before we go into this week's question, we asked you last week for upwards of well over $5.8 million. Would you, dressed up as your favorite TV or movie pirate, decide to raid a floating version of the Titanic in less than 4 hours? Because the original time was too low according to the maestro, so we added some more. And not only that, do it while doing a cool pirate phrase. And a couple of you online didn't get the memo about the extra time and would say the following: how do you expect us to raid a pirate ship in under 2 hours and 40 minutes, especially the Titanic? Another person would say the Sinbad the Sailor count, and another person would come off the ship dressed up like Captain Jack Sparrow saying, "Remember this day cause it's the day that you almost caught," and a wave of water would hit him in the face and he would just say, "Captain Jack Sparrow." So to that last person, congratulations, you won $5.8 million. But to the other two people, I don't know about Sinbad the Sailor. I always thought he was a pirate due to the way that he looked. And to the other person, according to a couple of the scientists we got, you could actually make your way through that ship if you were able to actually break through the floor and have a grappling hook to make your way out. It would have been an easier way to do it. But before we go into semantics and any other statistics of how to get inside the Titanic in less than 2 hours and 40 minutes, I think it's time for us to go into this week's $64,000 question, where we asked you, for $64,000, would you film a fight between Steven Seagal and Killer Cross on a burning train that is moving well over 200 miles per hour? And we would add on an extra $500,000 if you're able to film the rooftop fight scene that will take place during this said fight. And if you're able to make sure there's a clear-cut winner for this fight too, yeah, we'll add in the same amount of money the last guy won for the last challenge, $5.8 million. So good luck. And before you answer that question at home, you're gonna have to wait another 2 weeks there, rooftop train fighters, because the maestro's currently rolling out the machines, which means we gotta bring the Indy Radio Arcade for this month and for this week to an emphatic close. But if you missed anything for this week's show, folks, don't worry, we got you covered. Because you can catch it again one more time, all the time, on our SoundCloud, Facebook, or even Tumblr pages, all named the same, only known as Music Village Radio under the hashtag Indie Radio Arcade Lvl.93. And Maestro said he's gonna add on another $93,000 if you're able to go up on that roof with no safety equipment. Aren't we dangerous? And if you guys want to figure out whether crazy and zany things that we have planned for AC December, like a dangerous stunt that got just a little bit more dangerous by 93 grand, you can go ahead and check it out on our YouTube/Twitter pages, still named the same, only known as the Double Agent 012. And before we head out for the night, we would like to thank, as always, you the contestants out there for listening in to another instant classic month-ending edition of the Indy Radio Arcade. And we would also like to thank you, the independent artists out there, for delivering that musical goodness like you always do. And keep up the great work, guys, because I got a feeling they're going to need a soundtrack for how cool that fight sequence is going to go between Killer Cross and Steven Seagal. Because it's going to take more than 3 rounds for that fight, just to let you know. And finally, last but not least, We would like to thank you, the independent gamers out there, for coming out with all those sweet games we had a chance to talk about during this show, along with your high scores. And keep up the great work, guys, because your high scores are definitely going to be needed for next month to wrap up this year on an extremely high note. Almost as high as your high scores. And I guess with the creepy janitor giving us that look, the van moves along with a birthday cake and a birthday gift a week late but still appreciated. I'm DJ Smokey on behalf of the Maestro for this month of instant classicness ending for this year, saying, when there's smoke, there's fire. And we would like to thank you for playing another instant classic month-ending edition of the Indy Radio Arcade. We're finished, man. We're done. Game over, man. Game over. And good night, everybody.
Thank you.